If you drive a very expensive car and somebody else drives a beat-up old car, if their brakes fail, you may die. We don't want any old cars on the highway. We don't want anything that breaks down. We don't want anything that takes looking after.
In a resource-based economy, people may access whatever products they need without the burden of having to purchase, maintain, or insure their possessions. In this way, there is much more to go around for everyone, and products are always available when needed.
Anything people may need is available in these outside access domes. Sculpturing materials, musical instruments, somewhat like the public library. They can go down and access a camera or a bicycle or a wristwatch. Anything that they need is available without a price tag. That would mean we must achieve a level of production that's so high that scarcity no longer exists. That will prevent almost all crime.
So there's no way of segmenting or making this system just or equitable. We have to make a system that assures human rights. You know, when everybody has free access to goods and services, you don't have to fight for women's rights or black rights. It's an automatic in a society that's set up that way. You don't have to make laws, don't steal. It would bypass that behavior.
Surrounding the Central Dome, you have the research centers. Centers that do work that's relevant to the sustainability of the entire community. As we move away from the research centers, we come to the recreational area, which has tennis courts and all of the games that people require. As we move away from that, we come to the residential district. There are streams, waterfalls, lakes throughout the area.
We could provide a wide range of unique homes and apartments that can be relatively maintenance-free, fireproof, and virtually impervious to adverse weather conditions.
As we move to the next sector, we come to apartments. The reason some people want to live in apartments is because you have drama groups, you have gymnasiums, medical care, dental care, everything is built in to the central towers. I feel that in the future, people will move away from individual houses and live in larger complexes. As we move outward, we come to the indoor agriculture or hydroponic farms. Then there's also outdoor agriculture.
The city would use the best of clean technology in harmony with nature, such as wind, solar, geothermal, heat concentrators, piezoelectric, wave, temperature differentials, ocean thermal vents, and much more. A major development for generating energy in the future could be the construction of a land bridge or tunnel across the Bering Strait. These underwater structures convert a portion of the ocean currents through turbines to generate clean sources of power. By using these sources of energy, we could power the Earth on clean energy and enable all people to enjoy a very high standard of living for thousands of years to come. There's no need for the use of polluting hydrocarbons any longer. Pollution will be a thing of the past. All transportation will be integrated into a worldwide transportation system. Transportation within cities will be by transbayers. City-to-city travel will be by monorail. Maglev trains are utilized for long-distance travel. To enhance efficiency, this high-speed maglev train is equipped with removable sections, which can be disengaged while the train is in motion. Aircraft will display a wide range of configurations. These VTOL aircraft, or vertical takeoff and landing, are used to transport passengers and freight. The priority is safety, rather than saving money or dealing with the lowest bidder. This modular freighter consists of detachable sections that can be rapidly loaded or unloaded. The number of sections varies depending on the amount of freight to be delivered. When all the sections are connected, they can be propelled as a single unit. Ships can be floating manufacturing plants that produce products while en route to their destinations. They can also serve as education centers, where children and adults travel worldwide, obtaining innovative education, not through vicarious study, but through experiencing and interacting with the real-world environment. A national transportation system would include a network of waterways, canals, and irrigation systems. They could serve to minimize the threat of floods and droughts while allowing for the migration of fish, provide natural fire breaks, emergency water sources, fish farms, and recreation areas.
When we unleash science and technology directly into the social system without the restrictions of the marketplace, finances, or patents, we could achieve a very high standard of living within a very short period of time. This society would continuously improve, changing rapidly through new technologies, inventions, and ideas. It would be an emergent society rather than an established one like we have today.
Imagine living in an extraordinary oceanic city, helping to restore the ocean environment while eliminating land-based population pressures. These cities in the sea may serve as universities and research centers where students study marine sciences. They could be used for ocean farming, mariculture, and mining, while maintaining a dynamic balance in the oceanographic environment. Self-sufficient cities in the sea vary in design depending on their location and function. This undersea observation station permits people to view marine life in its natural habitat. These mariculture and sea farming systems cultivate and raise fish along with other forms of marine life to help meet the nutritional needs of the world's people. These structures would permit the free flow of water throughout. Using technology in this way would make it possible for a global society to achieve social advancement and worldwide reconstruction in the shortest time possible.
Utopia, if ever established, will die, will stagnate. Whereas what I'm talking about, an evolving culture or an emergent culture, I have no notions of a perfect society. I don't know what that means. I know we can do much better than what we've got. I'm no utopian. I'm not a humanist who would like to see everybody living in warmth and harmony. I know that if we don't live that way, we'll kill each other and destroy the earth.
This new lifestyle, while providing leisure and recreation, would also enhance knowledge and creativity for everyone. The measure of success would be the fulfillment of one's personal interest, rather than the acquisition of wealth and self-centered goals. A resource-based economy would not only change our environment to make it clean, efficient, and enjoyable, but it would introduce a new value system, appropriate to the direction and aims of the new innovative approach. With education and resources made available, there would be no limit to the human potential. Everyone will have the freedom to pursue whatever constructive field of endeavor he or she chooses, without the economic limitations that we face today. We are now at a time when decisions must be made if we wish to evolve from our present culture of scarcity, waste, and environmental destruction to a sustainable society of ecological concern and abundance. A nation without a vision of what the future can be is bound to repeat past errors over and over again.
What is newscast?